I think they'll likely get a shutout. It's amazing that Earth chose them.
What was that? They chose that. You know, it's like playing against really strong people, right? I'd rather go out there than just fade away because I definitely want to survive somehow. Me,
I feel the same way, you know, but pick someone you get along with best, like at the bookstore.
well, I want Hiroya-kun to win. I feel that way, but the opponent Hiroya-kun is least compatible with is...
Akimoto down to Becker.
Akimoto-kun will likely win. The sense of distance is different and he might get in there. If he wins, it'll be amazing, said Fukai and Kuchi. Fukai, I want him to beat Yaman. If he lands a hit, I think he'll go down. Kuchi, I see.
Kuchi. Yeah, if he gets hit, he'll go down. Kuchi. By the way, how was Hokkaido? Fukai.
Fukai, Hokkaido, huh? That was totally my mistake. I really thought it was a fight I could have won.
Fukai, me.
Fukai, I just assumed there would be overtime. Must.
That's it?
Fukai, even though there wasn't overtime, I just assumed there would be, so I was surprised. That's my mistake, it's my fault. I guess that's how it was. If there hadn't been overtime, I would have changed the way things played out more, and Toshiu could have adapted to that. So I felt bad about it, thinking it was unfortunate, and I'm sorry. It felt like Toshiu. Well, but Toshiu, he actually comes over to my house pretty often, you know. At the Hokkaido tournament, I wonder how often. I think it was a little after this year started. About 3 months. About 3 months, so I think he did really well for 3 months. At first, honestly, he was just hopeless, like, what's up with you? Even now, physically, he's the only one whose body looks lame, but with us, he's getting better and better. I think if he gets the physical strength that matches his age, he'll become a completely different player, so I'm really looking forward to it if things keep going like this. And since he's smart, for better or worse, he's a jack of all trades but master of none. He's working hard right now, so it would be good if he keeps it up, but sometimes I wonder if he's overthinking things. I just need to keep an eye on him so he doesn't get distracted and go off in another direction, just in case. I think if he keeps at it for a year, he'll change a lot. Once he builds up his physical strength, I imagine he'll become really strong.
By the way, aside from the main event, are there any other RIZIN fights or cards that you're interested in? Should we go through the cards from the bottom?
Fukai, the main event. Akimoto. Yep, the main event.
Mikuru-kun and Kleber. It's Mikuru, right? Shade Life is probably with Karamov and probably Fukai too.
Shade Life and Karamov are interesting.
It appears Fukai will proceed with the plan. Fukai's Shade Life and Karamofu are both very strong, don't you think? Their mouths are quite remarkable. Karamofu's mouth is insanely big. Fukai. Is that so?
Yanyan, what about me? Shade Life is more about grappling and stuff. Then what about me? Normally, Karamofu... Yanyan, what do you all think? Predictions for the outcome?
Fukai. Well, I think Shade Life has a pretty big advantage. Fukai. Grappling.
His grappling is likely very strong. Yanyan, he's strong. I don't really know much about Shade Life, but... Yanyan, the ground techniques between Shade Life and Karamov's grappling skills...
Fukai. Most people would probably say Shade Life is better. Yan. Oh, so everyone says Shade Life.
Karamov is big and physical, while Shade Life originally fought at bantamweight, so that's something interesting to watch for.
Even though I won.
Of course, Shade Life has that knockout power, so with his striking... If I can't knock him out, I have the physical strength too, so how will it go?
That's what I'm thinking. I do have physical strength, but when Karamov is that big and Shade Life is that small, I just wonder how that's going to play out. That's the only thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah, for me, it's about the physical strength. I'm going to bet on Kieran.
His last performance wasn't good, that's right. Kimura. I saw it. He really pushed for a finish in the first round. He said he got tired. He himself said he had the flu or something and wasn't feeling well. He mentioned it several times, so I can't really say for sure, but what do you think, Ukoda? That's right.
There appears to be a physical difference, but still...
Which one? Yeah, which one is better?
Karamofu is the one.
Or is it okay? He's huge, right? That's why it's interesting. How much does he weigh on fight day? Like, is it a weight cut? I wonder about Karamofu's weight. But Mr. Hiramoto, commentating ringside at the Hokkaido tournament, said that guy is insanely huge. So for now, let's just say he's insanely huge. So,
since it's not a striking sport, there will be grappling and clinching, right? I just think Karamov will get taken down. It's not really about striking, is it? So either Shade Life wins by grappling, or, oh well, maybe he gets on top and pounds away.
And land some ground and pound.
Lands some ground and pound.
He might not keep him down, but if he stands, he'll take him down again and land ground and pound. At this pace, Shade Rack can do something with his stamina. He can break his opponent down at this pace, but it'll likely go to a decision.
Either one. Doesn't look like there will be a finish either way.
I'm Shido.
I think I'm going to lose all my life points. So, Kota-kun, what about you?
Me? I'm Karamu.
So, you said Karamu. No, it's Karamu, right? I guess I'm Karamu too. I really love Shade Life, so he's my favorite player in Raisin. People say I look like Shade Life. My face? Like somehow, well?
Yeah, at the gym, like, somehow. What magazine was that? That one.
Kizaemon Naokun is really cool, definitely, right? Renao is here. Who told everyone? Everyone says, you look alike. Please let me know in the comments. We don't really look alike, do we? Okun is handsome. Well, this is interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
This is technically a title match, so the winner between Kuraburu and Mikuru will...
Yeah, so they're gonna do it.
Somehow, I personally think Mikuru-kun is a good match for Kleber. And when it comes to striking, I think Mikuru-kun's level is probably higher. It was just for a moment, but when I saw Kleber, I didn't really think he was that skilled. Physically, Mikuru-kun is probably bigger too. I don't really know Kleber's ground game level, so I'm just saying this. But isn't Kleber more of a striker? Well, I mean...
If anything, he's more of a
grappler! Oh, he's a grappler. He goes for tackles.
And what about ground and pound? Did you see Kubo's fight? The one with Kubo and Shedoref?
I haven't seen the one with Shadoref and my brother.
maybe.
Anikibo.
The one who was told?
Normally, people fight like that, but Karemu's way was an exception, and nobody expected that. He's the kind of fighter who feels a bit like Habibu, or rather, more like that.
Wow, I see. So what do you think?
Alright, let's change it up. So should we do Karamofu's thing one more time, or should we go with Shade Life? I see, that's right. This is definitely going to attract some negative comments, right here.
I don't know about Shade Life. I haven't seen it.
As I mentioned before, I haven't seen it.
I really should watch it. You're right.
That's right. So, the winner between Kleber and Mikuru will probably fight Shade Left.
Between Kleber and Mikuru-kun, honestly, I think Mikuru will win.
I think Mikuru-kun will win.
He seems likely to win, honestly.
I don't think I'd ever say Mikuru would lose, no matter who his opponent is.
No, I mean, normally you'd say something like, yeah, it's tough for Mikuru, right? Wait, what was it before? Hiramoto-kun.
Oh, right, Hiramoto, I see. Yeah, at that time I thought so too, that his style isn't a good match against strikers.
Back then, Mikuru-kun was on a losing streak, and if I say he was kind of giving up, it might sound harsh, but I think he was a bit down. But now I think he's practicing seriously, working with coaches, and has switched things up. After watching Shane, I think Mikuru-kun's style is more of a striker, and his opponent is Chihiro. So that's how it is, but as for grappling...
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So next time, when I fight Hiramoto-kun, I wonder if I'll just go for the clinch as usual. I feel like Hiramoto-kun is more so than Chihiro. Because he has speed, if I'm not thrown off by that speed, then it'll just be normal. Maybe I'll win by sticking to him, maybe I'll win by sticking to him and punching. I kind of imagine I'll probably end up sticking to him. So right now, I'm really calm. I don't really know much about Shade Life, so I can't say for sure, but honestly, even if I fought Kleber, still, you know. Actually, me? I practice with other people and stuff too. I can strike normally too, so... I'm just normal, you know? With all due respect, Kleber, I think I'll just win by decision like usual.
Maybe I'll keep him at bay with my striking or something. How do you think the fight will go, Yanya?
Well, I think Kleber will probably try not to engage too much with Yanyan like last time. Yeah, not just Yanyan, but I think he'll probably go for grappling. He's smart, so I think Yanyan will prepare properly for that. He has good coaches too, so Yanyan will be ready. His grappling skills have also improved. Yang, Kanahara-san can handle grappling adequately, as shown when he defeated Kleber before.
Fakai, yeah.
Yang. If he handles the grappling well and then just strikes when they're standing, it'll be Mikuru-kun's pace. For me, it's just a normal toe.
Top.
I'll K and win, I guess.
You can totally imagine it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of image I have.
The opposite.
Of course, losing is only decided by certain things, but when it comes to grappling compared to striking, I think grappling has more set patterns or sequences, like if this happens, then do this. I don't know much about grappling myself, but I think there are probably more rules or routines, so I think they'll come up with proper countermeasures. So Mikuru-kun would normally win that. That's the image.
Striking is kind of about that sense of distance and timing.
There are a lot of different techniques in grappling too, of course, but even if you prepare for striking, it's surprisingly difficult. So, like, for me, usually...
Normally,
I win.
Just winning normally, just like that.
Or maybe I'll shut them out completely, right? I imagine winning without many dangerous moments coming up. What do you think? Yeah, I feel pretty much the same way. Well, maybe I won't be able to finish him, but I'll win by decision on points overall with my striking.
That's the kind of image I have. Koda-kun probably thinks the same too.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Mikuru-san will win.
doesn't seem like that's the case, does it?
I want him to do it, but I feel like, with that crescent kick to the body or something, he could use his body shots. I think he could go for the finish, but he probably won't. He'll probably just go for a solid win. That's just his personality.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think, go for the finish, you can totally do it. Even if it turns out that way, he wins solidly, and in Mikuru's case, winning is everything.
Interesting.
Even if it's not an exciting match.
Win.
If you win, that's justice.
Fakai, that's how it is, right? That's just how it is, so yeah.
I guess you're going for a solid win.
I wonder about that kind of talk. Like, what about that dark horse? In the predictions, wouldn't Mikuru Asakura be considered an underdog? What are people saying about him? Well, there are those polls and stuff, right? Like Cleverly Yuri. Oh, was that so? And then there was the announcement of the match. Yeah, that's about it. But, as time goes by, things can definitely change a lot.
Well, I think I'll win. Or do you think Maiguru will win?
Yeah, it would be interesting if he won. It'd be interesting to decide the title match right there.
If we do this for the title, but the title has amazing shield power, it's tough for you. But isn't it also tough for Karamov? I think it's tough for him too.
If I had to choose, I think it would be even tougher for Karamov when it comes to Akolomical. I understand your point. It's difficult to pressure him or do anything about his physical strength in the Grand Prix. However, Shidref might have a better chance, and it could be easier for him.
That might be true or maybe not. Who knows? I just have this image that Fukai's character is insanely strong physically.
That person's physique is insane, Yan Yan. It's truly incredible. That roundness, like bam, bam, bam. It's the kind of physique that could easily compete in physique contests. You can really tell. He's big, and his muscles are beautiful and round, like solid masses. It's really impressive. Alright then, everyone. Mikuru Asakura wins. Personally, I also think Mikuru Asakura is more interesting. Maybe there's a bit of support mixed in, but as for Hiramoto-kun, I don't think they'll ever fight. I mean, it seems like it's not going to happen. For example, if Mikuru Asakura lost to Kleber, then yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing he can do about it, right?
Yet the reverse is also possible. If you win, you don't have to do it. You get to challenge for the belt.
Oh, I see. That's the point.
Without going through that, right? If you lose, since Hiramoto is also coming back from his break, you'll end up facing him again there.
His shoulder.
When will it heal?
He said he wants to compete at Dainichi, but he also said he doesn't know. It depends on how quickly he heals. But it seems Hiramoto-san isn't really thinking about having an exciting match or anything like that. When I last talked to him, he said something about fighting some mysterious foreigner. I see. He's also been doing singles matches, right? When Yang Yan filmed, he said he was going up against someone he could easily beat. That was Hinomon's group. It's nice that Yang Yan is back from his break, isn't it?
For Kai, instead of facing a really strong opponent right away, it's better to have a solid opponent for the first 12 matches. It's better for me to get my senses back before doing anything, and I think that's the better way. That way seems more interesting.
What?
We can make something, right? Yeah, if we're going to do it with Mikuro-kun again anyway. Oh, it's better when we're both a little more fired up, you know? It's like we've revived. And if it's Mikuro-kun in one shot, for me it's kind of like, huh, you know?
It's a big match, but you know, it's kind of like Alishan is there just to let Mikuro-kun win. Yeah, I do want to see those two fight someday though. Can we move on to the next one? Should we go with the tournament side? Okay then, Hiroya Motoya. What do you think?
This one Motoya-kun will... Hi.
Bro,
I want you to win, Yakun. I feel that way, but I think Motoya Senshu will probably just get a point as usual.
Hiroya Senshu really doesn't have any luck. He was actually crying, but that's the last thing I want to do. Because the two were Motoya and Okikubo-san.
Somehow, I have the impression that Motoya-kun is the person Hiroya-kun gets along with the least. So it's kind of like, is it there? Or something like that. That's how it feels.
It's not about scoring a point, not a single point.
Hiroyan can win.
If you say you can't really imagine the pattern.
The way he can win is if Honya-kun just takes one round.
If he drops it to a likely to win fly Q, and then maybe, just maybe, he runs out of stamina or something. I wonder if that'll happen. I think the chances are pretty low, since he was originally a fly Q player. If I have to come up with a way Hirotani can win, that's really the only thing I can think of.
If you ask whether he can land a big hit, I can't picture it. That's true. Because he's been wrestling with Billy, so he should stick to wrestling.
It's tough, isn't it?
With Time Latoya, I'm pretty normal.
Playing a really bad role is a bit tough for me.
I was hoping at least to make it to the second round. I kind of understand how Sakakamura feels, but honestly, I don't like it.
Hey, but seriously, who do you think could win?
Maybe Hiroya Fukai or Hirokuchi.
Yakun is Austin or someone like Austin, right?
There's Arsen and Fujiki too, and well, Zul is strong, even with words.
What if Arsen and Hiroya fought? Could Hiroya win? I don't really know how Arsen is doing these days, though.
I think there's definitely a possibility.
Yuki Fuji as well.
There's a possibility too. Yuki Fuji has fought once before, and it was a pretty close match. So yeah, there's definitely a possibility. Soya-san would make for an interesting match too. Soya-san, right?
He's really strong. He defeated that guy. Former sees John.
Johnson. He's really strong, really strong.
Huh? You say he's not strong? No, he really is strong. So when it comes down to it, it's gotta be Hibiya-kun, Fujiyuki, or Arsen.
That's what I think though.
Yeah, but maybe it's Honya-kun.
This one, yeah. Of course, everyone. That's right. We all have to go through it.
Whoa, 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 they're strong, right? Can't get through. They're strong. But I tend to add san to names.
No, it's like Asan loses. That pattern doesn't really happen except with Moriguchi.
If I say I can't imagine it, that's true, but that Salt is intense.
That Salt is gonna win.
Salt wins, Salt is going to win. Somehow, I've already decided in my mind that it's going to win this tournament.
I also can't really picture Nanka-san with those members. Well, Makoto is a bit focused on striking, so that's one thing.
Shot.
If he gets a hold of it, that's one thing, but I think he'll probably win by decision, though. I'm not sure.
But this Dagestan guy, Kajua Motov, he's strong, right? Who did he fight in the first round? Was it Kitaoka? He fought the Pancras champion once in RIZIN at bantamweight. Sorry, it was at flyweight, but still. He's only had 5 fights, and he finished all of them. Still got a long way to go.
Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go.
Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still, saying.
Still got a long way to go. 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 Still got a long way to go Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go.
Still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. My mouth. Wow, Fukai, my mouth is crazy, right?
Whoa, that's scary.
Fukai, that's terrifying. I was thinking the same thing. It's scary. Fukai, that's terrifying and dangerous. But doing it with Suya-san is kind of interesting. Fukai, it sounds interesting, but if Suya-san wins here, that would be amazing.
But
Fukai, it would be interesting if you and Suya-san faced off in the finals.
In my opinion, that would be really exciting, interesting, and a lot of fun.
It's interesting. I want to see it.
But what do you think, Soya-san? Have you seen matches like that? Which side are you on? I wonder what it would be like if you fought Makoto.
what about Soya-san and Makoto?
She...
Eh,
Even if I understand, that person is still unfair. Unfair.
cleverly.
It's not just about being smart to win.
Smart, really smart.
I see, I get it. But you know, Fukai, do you want to see Sudo-san and Makoto a little bit?
Yeah, I want to see them too, but it's possible, because Arsene can totally beat Mari.
No, that's impossible, Fukai. It's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, Fukai, it's impossible. Absolutely impossible. Austin chose it.
That's also kind of amazing. Fukai, yeah.
Why did he choose that, I wonder?
Actually, I'd like to ask you the opposite, Fukai. Did something just click for you?
Arson, what were you thinking? Was it that?
Why?
Yang, don't you want to play against strong opponents after all? Activist spirit, right? You chose someone stronger rather than being chosen yourself. Isn't that better?
I'd rather go down fighting, but I definitely want to survive.
I think so too. I'll pick the one I get along with best. Like, of course, I'd pick Hiroya just like Motoya-san would.
Arson-kun, really? There's no way Arson-kun could handle Makoto.
Alright, so there's a chance it could be Soya and Shinryu and maybe even Fukai.
Me, I feel like Soya-san and Makoto are kind of similar. By the way, how old is Soya-san?
Born in 1994, Fukai is 3 years younger.
So, he's 31.
I really hate it when they write the birthday, but not the age. Fukai is about 31 or 33.
I see. It's kind of like Makoto and Soya-san. As for me,
Fukai is interesting, isn't he? He seems interesting. Do you know about Fujiyuki and Zuru? If they fought against Haraguchi? Fukai. No, Zuru. He's going to fight Fujiyuki. What do you think? Is Zuru strong? Yan. What? They're fighting individually?
Fukai, he was just plain strong.
he's strong, isn't he? Fukai, I don't know him personally, but I personally like Fujikun.
Fukai's entrance and so on.
Yang Yan's entrance, remember that.
I will.
But even for Fukai, Zul is tough. Fukai would likely be defeated in a normal fight, plain and simple.
Yang, I see. So there's quite a difference. But if this is correct, then... Ogikubo Zuru. I don't really know if it's strange for either Takagi or the Dagestan fighter to win. So when it comes to Shinryu, is this tournament okay? For me, Hiroya-kun?
I wanted Hiroya-kun to stay, but since he hasn't fought yet, I can't say for sure. Of course, I want Hiroya-kun to stay. I mean, if there's no one with star power, it won't get exciting, right?
The tournament too, you know.
For me personally, besides Hiroya-kun, I also like Asen.
Seiichiro Fuji.
And others like that.
That's him. He's experienced and puts on interesting matches.
That's why they should have done proper matchmaking, not just a lottery.
The lottery part is really RIZIN. It's a way of providing entertainment in various ways.
I get that, but...
But for me personally, I would have preferred if it wasn't a lottery.
That would have been better. Maybe that would have been better.
This. When I see it, I kind of end up feeling that way. If all the popular players get eliminated early, it's problematic. Did you know that among the 10 players, one will be a reserve? They'll likely decide that through fan voting or something similar.
Even with this fan voting.
It's pretty intense, right? It's kind of crazy. Makoto.
If that happens, it's totally my Monday, you know?
This is tough, right? I think it's amazing, but if you think about it calmly, the foreign players will be gone. Well, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate for them. Well, it's just like Rado, it's just like him, and that's good. I'd like to see an upset somewhere. Hiroya Motoya or Ito Ikizuru?
It feels like the ones who lost might do something together. Like a one match or something.
Ah, yeah. And, well, that sounds interesting. Or rather, well, it seems interesting, doesn't it?
I want to see something like a flyweight match. Or rather, there aren't any on the card, right? Are you talking about within this group or overall?
Overall.
Like this fighter or that fighter, something like that?
But it ends up being C, somewhere in between. Josiah Van and Pantoja are interesting, you know? Josiah Van is really strong.
Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but I feel like Ray-kun is just the same as always, if you ask me.
I was absolutely sure I was winning.
I was certain like there's no way this would change.
That's what I thought.
If Ray had been his usual self, I would have definitely won. So, you know, Josiah Van is strong, but Yang Yan Pantoja is a bit tougher.
Pantoja is too strong. Yang Yan Pantoja hasn't really shown up yet. He tends to make decisions more in the middle of things. I can imagine it, but it's one of the matches I'd like to see.
It would be interesting if Yang Yan couldn't get the takedown.
Yang Yan would probably take the back somewhere. I think so too. He'd take the back from standing.
If Yang Yan gets the takedown, he'll probably finish it easily. Once he gets it, he'll just wear him down and finish it. That's the image I have. If he fought Joshua Byrne, I think he'd just keep grinding him down and win.
Yeah, but I really want to see that. I really, really want to see it. Also, if Kai Asakura wins and gets involved with Taira somewhere down the line, that would be interesting too. With guys like Ray, Horiguchi, and Cape in the mix, any matchup between them would be exciting, don't you think? Horiguchi versus Taira would definitely be an interesting matchup.
A match between Ray and Kai would be interesting too.
That would definitely get everyone excited. I want them to do that in Japan. I want them to do it at APA too.
I haven't seen Ray-kun much recently, so...
Yeah.
But I want to see them. I really want to see Ray-kun and Kai-kun.
That would definitely be interesting and get everyone really hyped up at APA. If possible, have Taira and Horiguchi in the same tournament.
I want to see Taira and Horiguchi too, and that would definitely be great. I think it would be really interesting.
Well, that would be nice. It's a bit different from RIZIN. Well, I mean, if I had to choose from these, I definitely don't really want to see Ugikubo versus Soya, but it would be interesting. But Shinryu versus Soya also seems interesting.
It's interesting. For me, Ugikubo-san and Soya.
I choose.
The rest are Makoto and Soya.
Me.
I kind of want to see it. But this, in the end, the result is Black 3.
They're people, after all.
In the end, all three of them have black belts.
That's true.
Dad and Mr. Shurya are both amazing, as expected.
Nakon.
That's all. In the flyweight division.
Strong.
Because they produce strong fighters, and if you think about it, Akimoto-kun and the Akimoto brothers are the same. So Mr. Shurya is really amazing as a coach. He's really, really great. That's true when you think about it.
The flyweight division is like that, and Nomura Pitbull is interesting too.
But it's not Pitbull, is it?
I feel like Nomura might pull this off.
Nomura is with Nikki, right?
Hey!
Great. Traditionalist.
If you say we look alike, I guess we do. Something like that.
I see. Why does Nomura win?
He always manages to impress the judges somewhere, gets a tackle, and that's why he's such a good player. He managed to win pretty well against Gustav, so... Oh, I haven't seen that. I got a lot of comments about it, too. I get it.
But, you know, since we're pros, if we're not being watched, that's the player's problem, isn't it? Everyone watches Mikuro-kun's and Hiramoto-kun's matches. It's the same for Kun too.
Not yet. It's still new, so even if I go up against Gustav 4, I'll probably lose. That was the feeling I had, but then I unexpectedly pulled off an upset and won. Then I fought Pitbull here, won, and then went up against Souza.
And then...
That's how it went, but since he's a fighter who wants to go to the sea, I'm really rooting for him. No matter if it's 70 kilograms, his body is incredibly strong. He really hit Horiguchi with a big light. Seriously, a big light, like Doraemon's big light. That's how it felt. His body is really huge.
Wow, Fukai is strong. He looks like a tough Asian. Fukai is fast too.
Wow, look at Fukai. He has the skill to just go for a tackle and push his opponent against the cage. On top of that, with his experience as he gets older, I think Fukai might actually win. By decision, Fukai, but...
Yes, I've seen that before.
Chika Fukai.
Ikutan, I'm watching you, aren't I? You're always thinking about girls. Just keep thinking about them, Yang Yang. Just the other day, this guy had a match about girls and won, right? Yeah. Who was it? It was this one, right? Ken or someone like that. Yeah, he's dating the girl who plays Ken Ken. His head is already full of that girl. No, it's not like that. He says sorry and suddenly asks, "Can I leave early today?" Like, why would you do that? He says, "Well, my girlfriend has a match." Why do you need to leave early just because your girlfriend has a match? He says he wants to go cheer her on. Did you go cheer her on? There was a match last week. Seriously. They're just flirting as usual. It's so annoying. So I said, "Hey, you guys, stop flirting."
Are you comfortable watching your girlfriend's match?
Throw in the towel already. Did you want me to do it? I was nervous.
Do you get nervous? Of course.
You really get along well with fighters, don't you?
Yeah, that's really true.
There probably aren't many places to meet people. So since I'm in places like this, there aren't really any opportunities to meet anyone except fighters. That's probably why, you know? There just aren't any chances to get to know anyone else.
But isn't that the same for everyone?
This... I've never really gone up and talked to people like that. I can't keep up with the times.
But that's how young people are these days, right? Either that or they use apps or something. Wow.
You're referring to Kyusuke, the high school student from the show on Abema television, and the girl who appeared alongside him.
I get messages from them, from Kyusuke.
Kyusuke, right? Yeah, I actually get quite a few messages. Like Kyusuke and stuff.
Like, even though there are girls appearing that I don't really know.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It's kind of like, I wonder why they go to the corners and stuff.
Who knows, but isn't it a good thing? Well, if you don't watch properly, it could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's why, if it's someone like Naokun, then already...
Well, I feel at ease, though. I can trust him. So even if I leave him alone, it's totally fine.
Guys from other places are still young, I guess.
Economics.
She has no experience, making her dangerous and requiring close monitoring. At 24, it's concerning that she's messaging a 17-year-old. Seriously, what kind of 24-year-old woman does that?
But her age doesn't really make you feel safe, right? I suppose.
When she's writing, she's doing it, so, that kind of thing.
That part seems to be okay.
That's what I thought, but since I haven't actually met her, I can't really say, so where should we go for the date?
I want to ask, how do you feel about dates? Do you like Disneyland? I don't really like it myself.
I went to Disneyland with my daughter.
Oh, I see.
My wonderful daughter.
It's not just my daughter and, well, Coda.
Someone else, too.
If someone else goes with them, too, that's wonderful. But it's kind of boring, right? No, but do you actually go on the rides and stuff?
I see. Isn't it crazy how many people there are? There are so many people, right? Are you okay with lining up and all that? If we talk and stuff, it happens right away. Yeah, I see. Where are you going? Your boyfriend, hey, where are you going? Shopping or something? Yeah, we go shopping.
Shopping, huh? What should we buy? Where are we going?
Well, like Harajuku or somewhere. Do you usually make plans before you go? We just wander in, if something catches our eye, if something catches your eye a bit. So, how long have you been together? It hasn't been that long. Not at all yet. Just 2 or 3 months, yeah.
It's totally fine to go that soon. Wow, that's recent. We don't get many days off at our place. It's actually been pretty tough. But lately, things have started to ease up a bit.
And, well,
it's kind of like that. Like a week or a month. About that much. Meeting once a week is...
Once a week?
You actually meet up more than I thought. That's why when you're tired, it happens.
Once a week is a good pace, isn't it? It's a good pace, a good pace. For now, we just meet up without making any plans and then decide what to do from there.
You should practice mixed martial arts properly and take it easy.
Sounds good. I see, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm worried, but well, for guys like Toshiu who don't have any potential, it's whatever. All I have is potential.
But I don't have anything else. Still, since he's a kid who does martial arts, at least he understands fighters, or at least he gets that much. Yeah, that's it.
Well, maybe that's actually a good thing. Since he really understands martial arts, I guess that's good enough.
Yeah, that's right. That part is kind of reassuring. Yeah, it's reassuring, isn't it? I'm glad you feel reassured. So then...
Alright, then let's practice.
Oh, that. You took me along for practice. That's wonderful. Let's check. Okay, I don't know how much we can use that, but just now was Akimoto Dotobeku.
Akimoto-kun, you're going to win, right? Yeah, that's right.
Sense of distance?
It's different. I wonder if I can get in there. If I win this,
It would be amazing.
if Akimoto-kun wins this, who will it be? Next, will he go to bantamweight?
I think he should just go for it. He wants to stay at featherweight, right? If he goes to bantamweight, he'll have to face Shaderev, and I don't like that. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I think it's fine to go back after he's gone. But if it's bantamweight, Akamoto-kun, Inoue, and Fukuoka will have a title match at this tournament.
Win.
So the one who wins, huh?
Doesn't Fukuda and Inoue's fall sound interesting?
That's my Inoue's fall, right? Isn't that right? I think it'll definitely be Inoue's fall.
You know that Fukuda-kun, because he can hit as a southpaw, he can also handle grappling properly. Maybe it could be interesting.
It'll be an interesting match for sure. Inoue Teru will probably win by decision.
In the end, I believe he will be victorious.
So Akimoto and Inoue Teru. You can totally do it. That American guy, Water Sabatero, kind of messed up a bit. Yeah, that's right.
Saba.
Tara was there, that guy.
The weaker contender is in a title match.
If he decides, he'll win, so he's strong. He does some sly things, clashes with someone, and in the meantime, Kiyoma Akamoto usually wins most of his matches. Fukai moves up to featherweight, and Sabatero wins the bantamweight title. Fukai is the best talker. I want to do that.
I want him to do it. Sabatero is just too strong, no way.
Fukai, that's a bit tough, you know?
His mouth is kind of... When I faced Otashinobu, I couldn't believe it. I kept wondering about his weight just by looking at him.
In the first video,
So, I was thinking, can anyone actually beat him?
well, it doesn't seem like there's anyone, right? I don't think there is. Because he beat Ota Shinobu like that, he's just on another level among the bantamweight fighters. Well then, today too, Yama Kanahara. Ah, this is interesting. This is really interesting.
Interesting. Fukai, which one do you think? For me, it's hard to say.
Kanehara was pretty one-sided.
Fukai, for me, it's like...
Kuchi. I think he'll win. Fukai, really? One-sided? Kuchi. I get the impression he'll finish it pretty quickly. Fukai.
I want Yaman to win. Kuchi and Fukai are impressive, but Yaman's grappling skills are amazing. Fukai has been practicing jiu-jitsu, so surprisingly he won by striking, just like Chihiro. Kanahara-san is also skilled at striking, but... You'd expect Kanahara-san to win normally. I want Yaman to win. I want him to land a shot. If he lands it, I think the other guy will go down.
So if he lands it, he'll win.
He'll go down if hit. I want to see that right hand.
That right hook.
I think he'll win by landing that punch.
It'll be early in the match, right? At the beginning.
Well, but honestly, what do you think?
Oh, but even if you hit and knock him down, there's also a chance you could just go for a takedown right after, right?
Yeah.
Well, but if Kanahara-san clinches, it's tough, right?
If he clinches, it's tough.
Yeah, if he clinches, it's tough, right? Which one? Kanahara-san? Is it Kanahara-san? It's like this.
Yeah. Did I say it, man? I still think Kanahara will win. Probably by submission and pretty quickly, I think.
I don't really know about the submission, but it depends on how far Yaman can go, you know? He may not get caught as easily as I thought, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Who has Yaman fought and come up against? Even Hiramoto, everyone. They're strikers, right? If anything, Suzuki is a real monster. When you say fighter, well, Mr. Kanahara is going up against a pretty high-ranked opponent for his debut, so I think there might be a bit of a gap. Personally,
I just hope Yama can win this one.
But I also like Kanahara-san, so if he wins, it would definitely be interesting too. Fukuda Naoki Inoue is Naoki Inoue with Kleber. Mirai Asakura is Mirai Asakura.
Yeah.
And that's it. We went through all the cards. That's it. We're done. That's the end. And then there's Seika Taku, but I don't really know her. And her name is Shin. There was another Shin, right? From that country, Keiso Rotan, Fukai Shinyuri. There are a lot of people named Shin in that country.
There are a lot of Fukai, huh? Or rather, isn't Seika-chan going to do that? You know, the mouth thing?
You know, Fukai, who is it again right now?
Fukai, isn't Reina gonna do the mouth thing? Apparently she won't. Fukai, huh? Why not the mouth? I don't know. Fukai, it's like with Reina or something. Seika-chan, I just kind of imagined you'd do it.
Oh, the mouth thing. Yeah, you both don't like each other. Fukai, oh, I see. The mouth thing, like a match or something?
Not really, Fukai.
I don't like it.
Then you should just do it.
But somehow even Fukai? Rina failed to show up twice for a planned event, possibly due to fear. However, Fukai is eager to proceed. Rina's words may not align with her actions, as evidenced by a recent incident with the trainer. The physical trainer came and we talked a bit, but somehow... Yeah, this time she said she really wanted to do it. Now, Rina says in Thai, no, if I do it, I'll just get killed. But Fukai says, well, you have to do it anyway, right?
Yeah, if Seika-chan does it, she'll likely just finish and win.
Well, that's true, but honestly, it's more interesting if you do it even if you really hate it. There's definitely a feeling that you both kind of dislike each other, right?
Yeah, that's true, but I don't think it's even worth talking about.
They're on completely different levels, though.
The level is just totally different. So, I just can't picture Reina winning at all. Maybe if she lands a body shot or something with her striking? I think that's tough too.
But you're still rooting for Reina, right?
I'm rooting for Seika-chan. Seriously? Why is that?
Do you not like her, Reina? Because she's Korokun's wife.
That's right.
Yeah, she's Korokun's wife. And as for Reina, I don't really dislike her or like her or anything. And Seika-chan is just a nice girl to talk to too.
Nothing.
She's a good girl. And honestly, even without cheering her on, I think she'd probably win anyway.
Yeah, I feel like I can watch her with a bit of peace of mind.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be over before you know it, you know? Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, that's how it feels. I'm really looking forward to this. Also, I'm excited for Akon's match. Everyone, please cheer for him. Also, the link is in the description, so please follow. And I think there are some codes for the past PPPs, right? I wonder if there are any. Maybe there are. If there are any, please get the pay-per-view with those. Fukai Nyan and Fukai Yan Yan, please.
Thank you very much. Hey, Koda, stop flirting already.